Hi everyone, my name is Alex Barron and I am a part of your Nationwide Relay for Life department, and I'm so excited today to talk to you about the Voices of Hope program. Today I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Ashley McAuley. I'm the chair of the Voices of Hope National Network.
Excellent. So today we're going to talk about the Voices of Hope program. So Ashley, what is the Voices of Hope program?
Voices of Hope got started around 2005 in Texas and grew to the division level and just kept going from there. And now that we are fully going nationalized, we've got our 6 regions, we are expanding, and we're just really thrilled to get Voices of Hope into every Relay for Life in the country.
So a Voice of Hope could be a survivor or a caregiver. What do they do when they're a part of this program?
That's right. So our Voices of Hope are survivors and caregivers who talk about their cancer journey, they share their story, and they relate it back to the mission of the American Cancer Society, basically why we relay, why we do what we do.
Yeah, so survivors and caregivers, they know the mission of the American Cancer Society. They've lived the mission of the American Cancer Society. So we train them on how to share their story and tie it back to the American Cancer Society. And how would we use them? How would someone want to use a Voice of Hope in their community?
So Voices of Hope, the sky is the limit, really, honestly. You can use Voices of Hope to speak at your relay events. We're talking survivor dinners, survivor caregiver events. Maybe it's a kickoff team captain meeting. Perhaps it's actually the day of relay, whether it's with your opening ceremony, something with the survivors, your luminaria ceremony, maybe even your fight back spirit of relay, get people pumped. Then beyond just relay, there are all kinds of opportunities in your community. We're talking schools, we're talking religious institutions, your churches, we're talking chambers of commerce, really anything that you can think of, small groups, large groups, huge groups. That's what we have our voices do.
Yeah, that's so great. They can go out and speak to our relevance to a group of people. So if we're going out to speak to a group of men and we need a male cancer survivor to talk to them, you can utilize Voices of Hope for that.
Absolutely.
So talk a little about on our website, and we can post the link to that. We'll have, I feel like a YouTuber, click on the link below, but we have our link below for our page on Connect. Tell us about the profiles that people can check out.
So all of our voices are given profiles in Courage, and what that basically does is it gives you a glimpse into their story, lets you know a little bit about the voice, their cancer journey, either as a survivor or a caregiver, and kind of gives you a feel for what their story is about. So for example, I became a survivor when I was a senior in college, and I just love talking to youth groups and school groups because my story is really relevant to them. But we have voices who are survivors of all kinds of cancers, who are caregivers, who both still have their survivors in their lives and who have also lost their survivors. So we really have a huge spectrum of the types of voices that can address different audiences.
Yeah, well, so you've sold me. I want to find a Voice of Hope to come speak at my event. What do I do?
Well, that link that we just mentioned will take you to a number of links, one for each region. We've got a map up there just in case you're not sure what region you belong to. All you have to do is go in there and submit a form with your information for the event that you'd like to have the voice come to.
Yeah, and I can tell you that this works. I actually needed a survivor to make a video for me, and I submitted the link, and within 24 hours, I had someone willing to make a video for a very specific event I was doing, so it works. So now we've got people watching this, and they might be a survivor or caregiver. How do they get involved in this program?
So we absolutely want to have more survivors and caregivers involved. Like I said, I want them in every relay in the country. So we're going to be doing nominations, and that's how our voices become voices. If you are ELT or staff, you can nominate a Voice of Hope based on what you know about them, their story, and whether or not they are willing to share their story publicly. We do training, so if you're thinking, well, I'd like to, but I'm not sure if I know how to stand up in front of a group of people, we've got you covered. Just go ahead and get that nomination in, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so our Voices of Hope program, survivors and caregivers sharing the mission of the American Cancer Society in your community. Click the link below to find out more information. Ashley, any last words?
I am hope. You are hope.
We are hope.
We are hope.